Hello, everyone. This is Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We are once again in my home, which is 131 years old. So if you hear squeaky noises, that's just the floor. And that was Althea saying hi. Let's start off with a little golden singing bell. This raises the frequency of the crystals and the cards and me and everybody listening to and watching this video. Today we have a lot of clear quartz points in the background, and then we have this smoky quartz. This is called the cathedral. It's a crystal wood knot made by our friend Mike. It is for sale. And that is here to raise the frequency as well. If you are new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. Your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question. It can pertain to yourself, a loved one, your family, your community, or the whole world. And then you can choose a stack. This is stack number 1, stack number 2, stack number 3. They're hidden under boxes to encourage you to use your intuition. And each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story and hopefully resonates with your question or your idea or your issue. And you can choose 1 stack, or you can choose 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. It's up to you. You're the only one that makes the rules here. Nobody else does. All right. So let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, first of all, your stone is ruby zoisite. You can see the little ruby in there, right there. You got some pretty kind of sparkly green and black. This has a vibrant energy that will enhance the energetic and neural connections between your brain and your heart. And so where we're going in our new world is we are thinking with our hearts instead of our heads. So this is a perfect stone for that. This stone has a strong spiritual nature that may alter your consciousness and give you access to soul memories and to help you with your spiritual learning. It can help you feel empathy for others and to be observant of your need to take care of your physical body. And that's something that I want to stress, that as we are on our spiritual journey, we also need to take care of this 3D body and our 3D environment. So that means boundaries, saying no, eating properly, drinking a lot of water, getting some exercise, and recharging our batteries. Very, very important. This stone may also help you be psychic and communicate with your spirit guides. So that's kind of cool. It assists those with adrenal fatigue or fainting spells and with immune problems, including chronic fatigue syndrome. It can also aid with problems with your physical heart, can stimulate an inactive thyroid, and bring general healing within the body. So that is ruby zoisite. And speaking of water, I'm just going to have a little bit more water here. I am trying to drink lots more water because I've been feeling dehydrated lately, even though I think I've been drinking enough water. But when we have that change of seasons, so we go from warm to cold, I notice that I need more water. You might as well. Can't have too much. All right, your first card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe, and it is the 3 of Cups. So look at this celebration, and I feel like the number 3 is very important. So if you chose stack number 1, there's something about the number 3 with you. Now this shows 3 women celebrating and having a good time. It shows cups being brought together like in a toast. So there's some kind of celebration going on or coming up for you. It may have to do with women, but it may have to do more with friends or family. And it's divine. These women are dancing on the clouds. There's no land beneath them. These are clouds. So this is divine. They're higher dimensional. This could be your spirit guides that are dancing because you made the right decision on something too. So keep in mind, if you've made some change or decision, your spirit guides might be celebrating. So we're going to add to that a card from the Angel Tarot card deck. And this is Major Arcana number 9, and it's the Hermit card. And this is all about going inside yourself or spending quiet time alone or inside yourself. I mean, you can be with other people, but being in that hermit energy, it's kind of like the bear in the cave. There can be other bears in the cave, but you're going inside yourself. And you're, maybe doing past life regressions, maybe meditating, just being, and that's okay too. So maybe because you're going inside yourself, and this is all about you making improvements to your own life, maybe because you've finally done that, your spirit guides are celebrating and dancing. Now this is, the Hermit card is represented by Archangel Raziel, and Raziel is ancient, and Raziel is basically a wise one. So if you're aspiring to be a wise one, going inside yourself, meditating, listening to frequency music, just being, is definitely the road to go on. We don't usually learn about ourselves by being in a group of people, other than, how we react to those people. But we learn a lot about ourselves by just being. For example, I'm having to learn patience right now these days. And, I've come a long way being more patient. Sorry about the glare. I keep changing the cards. There's a light right above me. I'm in a different location. So I'm learning about patience these days. And I'm much better than I used to be. But I can tell I still have some distance to go on that for that destination. So going inside yourself, very important. Okay. And whether this is you celebrating or your spirit guides, there's some kind of celebration going on. Your third card is, where's the book? I lost the book. Here we go. Your third card is from the Lightworker Oracle. And you have card number 7, and it says, unplug from mass consciousness. Now, I like that with this Hermit card because that's a very similar energy. So let's just see what the book says, if we can get that to stand up there, about card number 7, unplug from mass consciousness. There is a belief system based on fear, doubt, and distrust that is known as mass consciousness. It says that it is safer to stay with the crowd and not to question what you've been taught. It says you cannot trust the divine to take care of your financial well-being or your emotional needs. It says you should be afraid and not take risks. It says that if you dare to stand up and live your truth, you'll be lost and alone, humiliated, rejected, or even destroyed. You are being guided to unplug from that system of beliefs. You are capable of a more creative, loving, and soul-satisfying way of living. To access this, let go of the way that is too small for your soul. You are brave and aware enough to think outside the box, beyond what society or your peers may consider normal. You are supposed to be questioning things right now. You are in a transition from one way of thinking to another, opening up to a new world which you can trust enough to live in with peace and happiness because of the upgraded new beliefs you are cultivating. No matter how others may resist or criticize your choices, perhaps your new ideas take you away from the world they feel comfortable in. Your higher guidance encourages you to keep opening your mind to a more loving, higher reality. Now, this is so interesting because this is what everybody needs to be doing, unplugged from the mass consciousness, the mass media, the social media, the social structure that tells us, to just be consumers and just spend our lives shopping. Now, I understand the irony of that because I own a retail store. Believe me, I've been working on that for years. But this card, along with this Hermit card and the celebration going on with the 3, this is all about going from 3D to 5D and stop worrying about what the neighbors say, about what your family members say, about trying to fit in. If you're watching this video, you weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to be here to be a fabulous, outside of the box, tie-dye sheep of the family. That's why I'm here. I'm here to show you guys that it's okay to be the tie-dye sheep of the family. In fact, I don't even consider myself the sheep. So whatever that means. I'm tie-dyed, I'm a tie-dyed something, but I'm not a sheep. So get out of this mass media, social media, worrying about what everybody else thinks or cares about or worries about. It is not your problem. You are here to be a fabulous, unique individual, bringing a higher frequency to this world, teaching others, or maybe just by being. Working with the elementals, working with plants and trees and flowers, working with crystals, working with fairies and elves and dragons and unicorns and all the other native energies or even galactic energies. Don't worry about what other people are thinking or saying, okay? That's on them. Your thing is just to be the fabulous person that you are and go inside yourself and find out who you really are. It'll be a huge help for you. Excuse me. And remember, there's a celebration going on. So whether it's you celebrating or your spirit guide celebrating, there's a lot of joy and happiness coming your way. Okay? Because if your spirit guides are happy, that means you're doing the right thing and they're going to bring you more good things. You cannot lose on that one. All right, that was stack number 1. Now let's look at stack number 2. Stack number 2. Your stone. Dun, dun, dun. Look at how pretty that is. This is Orthoclase Opal. And what's really cool about this type of opal is it's been found on not only Earth, but also the surface of the moon and on Mars. How interesting is that? This one actually came from Earth. So these stones are a positive energy stone that may assist you with mental and physical clutter, toxic people, introspection, direction, and finding out where you're going on your path. I don't know about you guys, but I have been on this cleaning kick lately. And not cleaning, but going through everything. I'm giving things away. I'm throwing things away. But I'm doing this, like getting rid of stuff that no longer serves me. We'll just put it that way. This would be a really good stone to have on your person if you're going through that. I also talk to my spirit guides as I'm doing it, and I'm saying, thank you for helping me find things I need to find. And thank you for helping me figure out who these things should go to. And if you know me and I contacted you because my spirit guides told me to. Orthoclase offers up vital, enhancing energies for anyone looking to transform their lives and to find love, happiness, and joy within. The vibrations coming off this stone also help ground you down to the physical plane while helping you truly understand your earthly emotions. And this stone can also protect and block your energy field, your auric field, from any negative energies. So how cool is that? Really good stone to have on your person. All right, so your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux. Oh, and we get the Lover's card. This is Major Arcana, card number 6. It is represented by 2 beautiful swans here. I think they're swans. And we've got this passionate colored planet or star in the background. And we have 2 people that are looking at each other, in a loving way. This can represent new love coming to you. It can represent you rekindling a long relationship, or it can be you and something else, like a project or a home or a vehicle or something like that coming to you. 2 things coming together. So let's see what the Angel Tarot card says. And it's the Ace of Water. So the Ace of water's all about emotions, and this is a new beginning. So this is an awesome affirmation for this. We have love coming in. We have it can be something associated with love, like it could be a wedding coming in. It could be, and maybe not. It's not yours, but maybe it's your son or daughters, or it's your best friends, or something like that. But there's definitely love coming in of one type or another, and this is like this one here, the Ace of Water. It's a new beginning. So even if it's a long-term relationship, it's starting over. And what's interesting is this card here has all this water and it's very blue, and then the Lover's card has all this orange and yellow, and it's very passionate. So we've got fire and water here going on. So that is a really cool combination. I don't know what you got going on in your life, but yay you. And we're going to add to that a card from the Lightworker Oracle deck. Whoops, sorry. And this is card number 12, which reduces to a 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. And this is Eternal Now. The Eternal Now card. So let's see what card number 12 says about the Eternal Now. Within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained or stressed doesn't mean you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. The universe believes that you are deserving of a spiritual gift. To accept the gift, in whatever form it takes, you will need to be present, to have enough stillness of mind to recognize it. You'll need to have enough inner peace to accept it, to take it inside where it can nourish, inspire, and heal you. The form of this gift will be perfect for you, and the way that it comes shall be perfect too. It is being orchestrated by divine timing now. It will assist you to take the next step on your soul journey successfully. So I just want to add something to that. So we've got all this love here, and we have to be in the present moment because the universe is bringing us a gift, probably a gift of love. But one of the things I've noticed is it's only the beginning of November, and there's already stores with all their Christmas stuff out. And what they are doing to us is they are programming us to not live in the present moment, because first week of November and we already have to think about the end of December. No, we need to concentrate on today. So if you're in a store and you're being inundated with Christmas things already, take a deep breath, find your inner peace, and live in the moment. Okay? Don't worry about Christmas. It's going to come. Don't get sucked into that mindset either that, oh, I got to buy right now for Christmas. There's a lot of people out there that are talking that there won't be anything for us to buy, in another month. Come on, really? There's plenty of stuff for everybody. And these cards show us what's really important, and that's that love and living in the moment. So we've got the love from the opal, we've got the love in the cards, and we're living in the present moment. That's beautiful. All right, so that was stack number 2. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is Sedona Red Jasper. I just think these are so beautiful. It's just like being in Sedona. Well, on a very tiny scale. The Sedona Red Jasper has a gentler and slightly more feminine energy than other types of red jasper, making it especially good for mothers-to-be. It offers steady, energetic support and grounding during emotionally intense periods of life. Sedona Red Jasper magnifies our own love and courage. It helps us to relax and feel confident about the future. Althea, can you go lay down? Pretty please. This is why she's not usually around me when I record these. Red jasper also encourages us to grow up in whatever ways we need to and to be prepared to take on new responsibilities and social roles. It confidently reminds us that we are ready and that we are worthy. It promises us that we will be up to the challenge of handling whatever life throws our way. Sedona Red Jasper helps us to process our fears of failure and our fears of success with ease and minimal fuss. That is beautiful. All right, our first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux, and we have the 9 of Cups, more cups. We had cups, we had the 3 of Cups in stack number 2, and let's see, what did we have? We had the Ace of Cups in stack number, we had the 3 of Cups in stack number 1 and the Ace of Cups in stack number 2. Now we have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is like we're almost at the happily ever after point. We've got all these cups, and our job is just to enjoy the heck out of all of our cups. That means enjoy our jobs, enjoy our home life, enjoy our hobbies, enjoy the people that surround us. Look at, he's got all those cups in front of him. He's just having a good old time. Enjoy being in the light. So let's see what we're going to add to that from the Angel Tarot. Oh my gosh, seriously? All right, so everybody knows that water is the same as cups. We have the 9 of Cups in both decks. Do you know what the odds are of that? There's 78 cards in each deck. The odds are very, 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 very small, and I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it right now. So we have the 9 of Cups in this deck and the 9 of Cups in this deck. So that's 18 cups. That's a lot of cups. But this is all about your dreams coming true. Let's focus on that. That Sedona Red Jasper is all about helping us helping us be calm and steady and nurturing. And here we've got Nine of Cups and Nine of Cups, basically saying your wishes are all coming true. I don't know what else you could possibly want. This can be meeting the new love of your life. It could be getting that perfect home. It could be getting a new perfect job or the new perfect vehicle or all of the above. And we have to remember that if we focus on our happy ever afters, we're going to get them. If you focus on the negative side, like, oh, nothing good is ever going to come to me, then that's what's going to come to you. So this is basically your spirit guides are saying, yeah, you just focus on the positive. We're going to bring you everything. We're going to make all your most amazing dreams come true. And as we go from 3D to 5D, we're manifesting a lot easier. So really pay attention to what you're thinking and feeling. And remember, we manifest from the heart. So if you feel like your heart is filled with love, that's what you're going to attract. All things that are related to love. If your heart's filled with fear, well, you're going to attract all the things that are fearful. So let's fill our hearts with unconditional love and attract even more good stuff. Wow, that is really cool. To get 2 cards from 2 different decks that are the same, that is amazing. So we're going to add to that card number 40, which is called Orbs of Light. 40. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4s are all about angels being with us. And who doesn't want that? The spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thought. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. It is possible to pray without realizing it. The universe is lovingly listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. When you intentionally speak to the universe and ask your higher guidance to help you with an issue, this is a powerful way to call the light into your life. It works, often quite rapidly. I know it works because it's been working for me. And I hear a lot of stories in here every day, and other people are saying the same thing. Especially lately, we're manifesting things very quickly. Sometimes we ask for help without being so aware of doing so. Worrying about an issue or pondering a question are ways that this can happen. There are orbs of light around you. They are spiritual beings that love you very much. These orbs contain information and energies that help answer questions and worries through the intelligence and love of the higher spiritual worlds. That information might come through a song, a phrase, a feeling, or a color or symbol that unlocks awareness in the deeper recesses of your mind and body. I've even had other people say something, like I'll ask a question of my spirit guides, and then somebody will just, quote, randomly come up to me and say something or show me a picture, and it's the exact answer or affirmation that I needed for the question that I asked earlier. And that person has no idea that they've said something, which makes it even cooler. So the orbs are always around us, but appear in more concentrated form, both in quantity and quality, in certain places and at certain times, including when your energy is in a particularly soft and receptive high frequency state, because orbs naturally gravitate toward the high frequency people. So if you are in a high frequency state, if you are meditating, if you're working with your crystals, if you're working with your own tarot or oracle cards, they're more apt to be around. I remember I officiated a wedding a few years ago, and we were in the reception hall, and in the corner up by the ceiling, there were probably 40 bright orbs. And I almost started crying. It was so beautiful and so powerful. But if you think about it, that room was so filled with love. You know, there weren't that many people. It was less than 50. But it was just so beautiful. And they were there because the room was filled with love. So if you are working on something and you're raising the frequency, don't be surprised if you see these orbs. And sometimes, you know, they're white, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're rainbow color, sometimes they're pink. It just depends. If you are intentionally looking for them, you may not see them. But if you raise your frequency and just say, hey, you know, if you guys are here and you want to show yourselves, I'm ready to see, let them come to you. So if you chose stack number 3, you've got the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Dreams coming true. It's so interesting because there's usually a theme between all 3 stacks. I don't choose the cards. I don't see the cards before before I do the video. And this is all about really positive things, positive energies, lots of love here, lots of wishes being fulfilled and dreams coming true. So I just want to point that out, that it's kind of across the board here. And whatever's going on in your life and in the lives of the people around you, stay focused on the positive, because all of your dreams will come true if you focus on that. Hopefully that makes sense. Just don't focus on the negative, okay? Focus on the positive. And you know what? Dream big. Dream big. Don't ever let anybody say, no, you'll never be able to do that. No, that's them. They'll never be able to do it. You dream big, because why the heck not? If you're going to dream, you might as well dream big. And while you're at it, plan big too. Plan big. So that was stack number 3. And as always, I'm going to send you a blessing. Thank you so much for watching or listening to my video. I do this for you guys. I love you. And hopefully there's a little tidbit in here that's going to help you out a little bit. But I'm going to send you tons and tons of love, because we had a theme of love going on here and I don't want it to stop. So sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because you are worthy and you deserve them all. Namaste, my beautiful soul family. Mwah.